What's up? What's up? We had a bit of an emergency right now. Cyro had to go walk the dog, so he'll be back in a little bit. But yeah, I guess we're live with the NBA show. Live from Chicago in the Combine. Fuck it hell. Not live at the usual time, obviously. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Waiting for Cyro to get back with the dog, but yeah, live right now. Well, I guess we can get started. We can talk about that shitty fucking game.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not very pleased right now.
I mean, I had Heat money line, so I knew this would happen. I knew we were gonna choke. I was a little surprised about like the fact that it happened so quickly at the beginning of the third quarter, and it just wasn't competitive. I figured that at least it would be close in the end of the fourth, and the Celtics would blow it. But no, they just blew it the first 5 minutes, and they blew it like a 10-point lead in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, and then just decided to not play basketball anymore.
Yep. Or defense.
Yeah, just they didn't want to play basketball. Classic
turnovers.
Celtics. They did the Celtics. That's what they did. They pulled the Celtics. Especially at the end of the game with the two Tatum travels.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Jaylen Brown injury. Is he good? Is he chilling?
I don't know. He was like looking at his wrist, and they had to like check his wrist on the sideline a little bit. Obviously, he still has a mask. I don't know, man.
I liked the mask story about his mom.
The funniest
I don't know if you guys were listening.
The funniest was when he took it off. He took it off for we weren't listening because we were at the bar, so we couldn't really hear the commentary. But the funniest was when he took it off for like 5 minutes against Philadelphia in Game 7, and then immediately gets smacked in the fucking face by James Harden.
Yeah,
right.
That's exactly what they're talking about. Yeah,
they were. Yeah, it's like then they were like, "You got to put it back on," so he had to put the mask back on.
Yeah. Well, he had 6 turnovers. Jason Tatum had, I think, 4 turnovers. A couple of those at the most unideal time. Marcus Smart only 1 assist.
Celtics basketball
in the second half.
Celtics. He was in foul.
And
he had injury. He left with an injury for a little bit. Yeah. He just did stuff.
He did leave with the injury, but he still only had 1 assist.
Yeah, I know. And it's Marcus Smart. He shouldn't be having 1 assist. Like, come on.
Yeah. That game, though, the Celtics, Jason, it's just going back to last year's playoff. Jason Tatum can't shoulder the load.
I mean, he had like 30.
I know, but still can't win the game.
He's not a superstar.
He had like 30 points. He had like 50 in the game before.
But did they win?
It's not. You can't. That's
like
saying that Jimmy Butler's the reason. Okay, hey, listen. Can you shut the fuck up real quick for a second? So it's Jimmy Butler's fault that he scored like 30 something and they lost in Game 7 last year to us. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler should have made that 3.
Yeah, I guess. I guess
be better.
Yeah, be better. Simple fix.
Fix.
Yeah.
So
Tatum has been inconsistent as fuck. Like, he didn't have a shot attempt in the fourth quarter. That is a disgrace. And you
just won't see it. Jaylen Brown's better than Jason Tatum.
Okay, I don't know about that, but Tatum's frustrating because like he didn't do anything in the fourth, but he's been very inconsistent. Like, he didn't score a first quarter point in like a few games in a row in the Philadelphia series or something like that. But
would he take one shot?
He took 1 shot or no shots in the fourth, and he's at 30.
The fact that the Celtics were playing Peyton Pritchard for most of the game meant
because Marcus Smart left. But yeah, the fact that Peyton Pritchard was getting key minutes in the playoffs, that shows you that it was not a good game.
Peyton Pritchard came in real early, first quarter.
I know. Yeah. The fact that Peyton Pritchard was still getting minutes in the fucking second half of this game.
Did they determine what Marcus Smart's injury was?
He did shit.
But he didn't take a shit, so they wheeled him off. Celtics in 6, they gave the game away. Like, they gave it away. Yes, they did give the game away, but the problem is the Celtics love to give games away. So they definitely could give away a few more.
This team's just not as well coached or good as a team as it was last year.
This team isn't as good defensively as it was last year.
I mean, on paper, it's actually better, but like,
yeah, but I'm watching them play, and also we had like the number 1 defense last year. No, we
finished with the third
last year.
Where's Grant Williams at?
He fucking sucks. They're devaluing.
Grant Williams is being forced out of the team.
And the other thing is like, and if they want to keep him, what they're doing is they're fucking making his value. Like, he was a guy who had like a $40 million contract. What are you doing?
Grabbing my fucking tape all the way over there.
It's a long ass cable. You can walk with the microphone on here.
No, I didn't realize the cable was that long. But all right, so keep talking, bitch. Oh yeah, it isn't long enough.
It isn't? Nope. It is long enough. Like, let's just
yeah, because nice job.
I just thought this game, we were watching it at the bar with a buddy we made friends with at Combine, and that game, Jimmy Butler was just hunting his spot. He just didn't even seem like the Heat were worried.
No, and like Jimmy was just getting whatever he wanted in the mid range.
Yeah.
Effortless basket. It was the start of the third quarter. The Celtics.
The second half they just took over.
The Celtics didn't lead at all. After like 7 minutes in the third, they just didn't lead. Like the Heat came back right away and made it a close game. And I'm like, oh, this is what I figured would happen. I figured it'd be close. I figured it'd be close in the fourth, and then the Celtics would choke. But the Celtics decided they didn't even want that make it a competitive game in the fourth quarter. So,
what was your thoughts, Jackson, from this game?
1-7.
What's he doing? I didn't even notice you were walking around.
Yeah, 1 second, sorry.
Wait, come on, get back more on the screen.
you got to move the camera so we can like actually.
I'm fine. I'm on the edge. You can get more. You're just.
I'm sorry that I don't want to stare directly into the fucking light and get blinded, bro.
Stop moving out. You just moved out.
Because the light is directly in my fucking face.
Don't look at the light.
If I'm looking at the screen, I'm still getting blinded. Fuck.
I'm not getting blinded.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Because you're not looking at the light.
Neither am I. I'm looking right at the screen.
I'm not getting blinded.
No, I still am.
You're not. It's a lie.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Good morning, Rock News. Also, I thought what's interesting from this Heat win was we're looking. Danilo Gallinari and Tyler Hero are two players that could be returning for both sides. Will they make a difference? Probably not.
Tyler Hero might, but Danilo Gallinari.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Not Gallo. I would love to see Gallo come back and have like 20, like a Kelly
Blow out his name.
like a Kelly Olynyk Game 7 type against the Wizards. Remember that shit? I know you remember. Game 7, Kelly Olynyk when he had like almost 30 points and we beat them. I want Gallo to have
Ross
that
Rivers
impact.
is a sleeper candidate for the Milwaukee Bucks head coaching job.
Who said that?
Joe Vaughn.
No, he's not a sleeper candidate. Doc Rivers of the Milwaukee Bucks. How do we feel about that, Jackson?
Jordan.
What? Oh, yeah, you didn't know Tatum was a Jordan guy?
No, but that's a stupid slogan. Records break when you don't.
He scored 51 in the Game 7. That's more than anybody else has ever done it. Nobody's ever scored that much in a Game 7.
Except Curry. Or almost.
No.
Curry
Almost
broke
Curry.
it, and
then he
Tatum
doesn't
broke
have it
it.
anymore because, 51 is greater than 50, I think.
yeah, won't mean anything if they can't get past this round.
Which they won't, but you know what? It was a good season, I
wow.
guess.
Jeez.
So, Rock
I mean,
News.
at that point, that's not good. It's just one game. The Celtics will be fine. They gave up 46 points. The Miami Heat had a franchise record scoring. They have Dwayne Wade. They've had LeBron James. They've had Chris Bosh. They've had Ray Allen. Oh, they have all these people on the same team. Franchise record 46 points. I don't know. Maybe Luke can chime in here. I don't know if you put that. Is it a combination of Mazzulla, the Celtics defense? Is it a combo? How do you give up 46 points in a quarter?
I mean, the
just
Heat were
not quite sure how that happened.
they were just making everything in the dirt. It was
The
like
Heat are the better team. I personally think the Boston Celtics.
The
I
Heat
wouldn't
are-
be surprised.
the Heat are not the better team. They're not. They're just
the
not.
better
Yeah,
team.
they are. At this
No.
point, not on paper. not on
Max
paper.
Strus is starting.
Yeah, dude.
Max
I
Strus
don't
is starting.
Jackson, you and Luke, you
starting.
guys are both idiots. You guys are not realizing. On paper, obviously, I said this already. They're not the better team. But who's the better team right now playing? Who's been the better team in the playoffs? Who's been more consistent? That they've got that dog in them. That they're going to come out.
Yeah, they've been more consistent and they're better coached. But like,
yeah. So in the playoffs, they have been the better team.
But you said the
I
Heat
guess
have the better
are a better.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what I'm saying right now. Right now,
But
I
they
just
don't.
said the Heat have the better team right now in the playoffs. I never said they were better on paper. I just said right now in the playoffs. That's what
They're
matters.
playing better, but they don't have a better team.
They have the better team. That's
You
right
know,
now because they're
so
playing
that's
better.
like saying that like Brentford have a better team than Chelsea because they're above.
They
them.
don't even
Yeah,
have Tyler
they're
Hero
there
on their
at the time.
team.
At the time,
Or Vic.
Like
So
the Celtics are
and
just
they still got dogs. Heat are the better team. They got the best player, the best coach, and the most trust in each other. Right now, they're better. Booyah! That's well said. And that's probably I'm going to say that's what I was trying to get across. So fuck you
he
both.
just worded it way better than you because he said like, you know, Lowry all fake shooting.
guys.
Lowry yes,
The fake
yes.
shooting would have been believable last round, but this is the third round that they've been shooting like this. It's here.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Is it though?
yeah. They're still making.
Jimmy shot 11% from 3 against the Knicks.
People also act like the Heat need to shoot all like they need to shoot well. They shoot so many threes. They shoot like 40 to 50 threes. Like, they're just getting their volume up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and they also have enough guys that do shoot well.
Well,
It
not
doesn't
that-
matter if Jimmy sucks because he's not a good point
Yeah,
shooter,
but it's about the volume. They're trying to put up as many 3-point shots as possible.
they just if they get a bunch of open threes like they did in the third quarter, it's over. So
yeah,
Jackson, you seem like
they will have to make. They'll have to make it. I mean, the Celtics aren't the Knicks. They can shoot.
I mean, but they're using this. They're using a similar strategy in the sense that, like, I mean, they're not forcing the Celtics to shoot threes because they're a good 3-point shooting team, but they're forcing the Celtics to drive, and they're just kind of telling them, you know,
I
just Jimmy
want
Brown.
them to drive more. I don't.
No, Bald Eagle,
I
Eagle, and Bam Adebayo are there protecting the lanes.
yeah,
Bald Eagle is not gonna. Yeah, I don't know if Bald Eagle's.
Dude, I don't know what Bald Eagle's out there for a while.
I saw him get cooked. I saw him get cooked
He
out
blocked
there.
a couple times though.
And he got cooked a lot out there, man.
Both. He was doing a little bit of both.
He was getting-
cooking
yeah,
and he was
He was
cooking.
getting cooked. That's why they had to take him out in crunch time for Bam.
No, yeah, he gets taken out for crunch time.
Because he sucks.
But Bam plays 34 minutes.
Who plays the other 10, 15? Cody Zeller.
And he does a hell of a job.
Oh man. I will say though, did not expect a Cody Zeller resurgence this year. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
hope Mason.
I didn't have that on my 2023
I hope
bingo card.
Mason and Cody, their resurgence
Brings back all of them.
Yeah, Tyler.
We need a 3v3 event at the All-Star game between the Zellers and the Plumleys. Is the Duke family or the UNC family better?
Dude,
Even though not all of the Zellers went to UNC, I think it was two of them because I don't think Cody went.
Cody
Cody's
Tyler.
Indiana.
Did Tyler?
Tyler went to UNC, and I think Luke did too. Wait, no, Luke might have went to Notre Dame.
Dude, what happened to Wisconsin basketball?
Their coach left. Their coach retired in like 2015, and the new guy sucks.
Is the 2015 guy the one with Frank Kaminsky?
Yes, old dude who retired because he was like
What happened with Frank Kaminsky?
So
Jackson, you look like you were a big fan of Frank Kaminsky.
Frank the
Frank
Tank.
Kaminsky's on the Rockets.
Yeah, but he doesn't play. Like, he barely plays. Like, the past 4 years of his career. Like,
That's
there
because
was
he's
like,
not great.
There was a 3-year stretch where Frank.
Probably 'cause
Kaminsky
he's a
was at-
Wisconsin.
teams were-
Hmm?
Yeah, it's
Probably because he's a
guys.
Wisconsin basketball product.
And
They don't
Wisconsin basketball
typically last
guys.
very long if they make it.
Sam Decker's on the NBA for being a racist.
Sam Decker also sucks.
Sam Decker likes saying the N-word.
He also sucks.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's supposed thing. Yeah, like supposedly
Oh.
players have had problems with saying the N-word. And I don't know. They haven't specified which one though.
They haven't specified.
Still,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's part of the reason. Supposedly, allegedly.
yeah, and he also sucks.
But I do want to. I'm going to put up a video right here, and we'll do a little brief overview of the combine, just to fill you in. And Video file. You want to hear something embarrassing? I deleted like 7 interviews by accident.
Jeez.
Great, yeah, man. I'm
I
really
like this interview.
Oh yeah,
That one's on my weird angle because he dropped
because
20.
he went off in the combine and
So-
everybody wanted to go talk to him.
Yeah, so I did Kendrick Davis. I got one-on-one with Kendrick. Hey, I know you're one of the guys who, earned their way here, and how does it feel to be like here now, just like, maybe a bit longer process than other guys having to go into what's called the G League camp, right?
Portsmouth first.
Huh?
Portsmouth first.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. So, yeah, you've
Yeah,
been
he was all of them.
going through it. Your body's probably exhausted. That's over here. So how's that been, man? On like just on a level, either just mentally, physically, like what's that grind like?
Man, it's kind of, it's tiring a little bit. Because everybody know, like my teammates on the bench, like you got the game, it's just the thing I can't control with my height, so I mean I expect to be here. Like these the same dudes I've been playing all my senior year. I played these dudes my whole life. Like it's no difference, to me. And every time I step on the floor, I feel like I'm the best point guard, even throughout this event. Even when I was going through Portsmouth, like I was check it off. Me and my agent talk about it. Like you the best guard here, and I mean you showing it, but teams want to keep seeing it just because of my size, and I love it, man. I wouldn't want it no other way.
I just get chills hearing that chip on your shoulder. You like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something that keeps getting you motivated and stuff because, the way you carry yourself, I feel that. What do you think's your strongest suit, coming out here, like you said, playing the same guys you've been playing your whole life? What do you think's something to show that, maybe you're not the biggest guy out there, but, it seems like you have that dog, you have that heart. What's something you think people are starting to see and take notice?
That I got real game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go through Portsmouth, I do Portsmouth, I dominate that, and I'm like, okay. Go to G League camp, I dominate that, and then here you see me, in the spurts that I got in, I dominated that, and it's like, damn, they got real game, and when they see me, I'm bigger than what they think I am, like they
I'm talking to Henry,
this past
the guy
year,
that we were all talking about.
5'10", but when they get up on me,
Oh,
I'm
no
like
Chad,
6
no
foot,
Chad.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just fun, and then I win at everything I do. Like I won Portsmouth, I won at the G camp, and we won today. And I just feel like I make everybody around me better, and I can get mines. And like I said, my natural gift is playing out of pick and roll, and that's what the NBA is.
Yeah. What are some teams you've spoken with so far in this process?
Man, a lot. Dallas, Houston, Sacramento. I mean, almost pretty much everybody. Probably besides about 5 or 6. I know I haven't spoken with the Denver. Maybe about 3 more, but pretty much all teams I done talked to, and they all said it. Like,
Do you have any workouts planned or any workouts you've done?
Yeah, I've done 4 so far. So Atlanta, no 3 actually. Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, and then coming up I have Boston, Miami, Brooklyn, and I haven't reached all that, but yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, who is it?
That's Kendrick Davis. He was a dog that he's gone through Portsmouth, then he got invited to the G League Elite Camp, and then he got invited to the NBA Combine. And what the fuck are you drinking? A coffee from the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
So we were basically, that was Kendrick Davis. He was one of the guys. He was on the losing team or winning team?
Kendrick Davis. He was on the losing team. He got really unlucky in the combine. Like he had a good game, but there was a few like he should have had an and one that they called an offensive foul because they said he kicked his leg out when he definitely didn't. He should have had another and one that they called a foul before the shot. Like he had a really good game, I thought.
I love the guy.
He really impressed me on the court. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
I want somebody to draft Adam Bona. That guy had an infectious personality. I came in and one of the reporters asked him a stupid question about if he was gonna play a workout or something. He goes, my shoulder.
I had shoulder surgery.
And he I started laughing with him. We made eye contact. We literally, when his session ended and we leaving,
still talk to him.
Yeah, we rode the escalator with him. And we went to KU, and he's like, "Oh, I should have went to KU," and he laughed. I guess he said he wasn't happy how UCLA's season ended.
Yeah. Adam Bona's a great guy. Adam Bona, and there's another guy that we really liked a lot. It's Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones from Weber State. He balled out. He balled out.
Another good guy was Coleman Hawkins was cool, but no, there was another really Isaiah Wong was cool. But there was another guy who was just a really good talker.
Oh, Kobe Brown from Missouri.
Fucking Brown.
He was great.
At the combine, Kobe Brown was a great talking to.
Yeah.
He was a good one. There was
Andre Jackson from UConn was another great guy to talk to in an interview.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. We got more to go to today, and
it was a good experience.
Tristan Vukovic, though.
Oh yeah, he's a good kid too.
He dropped 21 points, dude, in 16 minutes.
Damn.
He spoke 6 different languages.
Damn.
Yeah.
They did a bit for the junior NBA thing, and so he was like talking into the camera, and they had him do it in like, what is he? Because it's like he speaks English, Greek, Spanish, Serbian. He speaks Italian. He speaks.
Damn.
What else does he speak?
Swedish.
Swedish. Yeah,
Turkish.
he did Swedish. No, Adam Bona speaks Turkish.
I could see Tristan Vukovic being the Santi Aldama of this draft class.
Tristan Vukovic balled out, even though he had like his down moments a little bit, but like he only played 16 minutes and put up 20 and like had like 5 or 6 boards. Showed a nice touch from the mid range. One of the best guys, one of the breakout guys at the combine.
Yeah, and I really think the second round, this is a very wing heavy draft. There's a lot of good wings in this draft. I know Henry didn't feel the same way.
Yeah, he doesn't like a lot of the wings, but it's just there is even regardless of how you feel about them as prospects, there's just most of the guys available at like the early second round and like late first are just wings.
It's just a wing draft.
There's just a bunch of wings.
Like I said, there's only 5 pure guards.
Like everybody,
there's like 6 maybe pure guards.
Yeah, and we had like 5 wings to go early in the second round.
Because Nick Smith and Deontay George are guys who could also play, small wing.
But they are the. But
they're more combo guards than pure guards.
Yeah, they are combo guards, but like they're not pure point guards.
But
like
Nick Smith and Keontae George, with the modern NBA, if they're like 6'4", 6'5", they are 8.
Nick Smith also great interview. He was done for time, so I only got to talk to him for like a few minutes. But I was recording him, and he looks at my phone case and sees my KU phone wallet, and he's like, "Oh, KU fan, huh?" And then starts chatting shit about the game a little bit with him. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Though, who's going to win the PGA Championship, Jackson?
Oh, he said it yesterday.
Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy?
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Is Tiger playing? I don't think Tiger's playing.
I don't actually know if he is or not.
He's all banged up. I'm going to assume he's not playing.
What's he banged up with?
First of all, he got into that car accident, and he almost had to have his legs amputated like a couple years ago. His back has always been terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just Tiger, man.
No.
How ready do you feel for this? I feel super ready. Mentally, I'm mentally strong right now, and basically I'm getting the workouts I'm doing right now is really boosting my confidence and boosting my level of play and how long I can go. And I just feel super ready.
What do you feel like immediately will translate to the next level for your game?
My dog, and how much of a competitor I am, and how I fear nobody. I think that's definitely going to translate, and how I really don't care that I'm young going into it. I'm trying to come in and make a name for myself immediately, make an impact for whatever team I go to immediately, and I'm gonna bring my winning mentality.
Are there any people?
That was Scoot Henderson. I haven't edited the audio yet to like pull his voice up, but that was Scoot. I wasn't able to ask a question because when I got there, I'm not gonna say it, but somebody, I've been waiting to go last 2 questions, and I'm about to go, and then this person comes in and just asks the last question.
I didn't even bother going to Scoot's table because there was just too many people. I'm like,
well, when I pulled up, there was only like 3 people there. They like clearly the interview was wrapping up. Oscar Schwebe was cool as hell.
Yeah, he was dope. Poor Oscar. He got asked some dumb questions when you were there, and he got asked some dumb questions when I was there with him too. And we both went at different times. Poor guy.
Yeah.
He didn't need those stupid questions. He's just trying to play the college.
Schwebe is another guy like Adam Bona that their personalities are just fucking fantastic. Oh, the other one with Sack was I asked Oscar Schliebe about like what sports he played growing up. Like I knew he picked up the game like as an older guy, and like how do you credit that?
He picked up the game like early high school or something.
Yeah, and he said like he was a goalkeeper in soccer, and that his goalkeeping is like what really helped him become like a better basketball player with like the catching ability and like to go up. And I like after he said that, like this guy came in late and like basically made him repeat everything he just told me so he could get it on camera.
Oh no, but Oscar was so nice about everything too. Like he's another one of those guys that was like.
I think Adam Bona is going to be a good NBA player.
Adam Bona is the most draftable player.
Just off
of personality alone. He was already a second round pick, but like he's really be an early second round pick.
Oh, right.
And another guy, obviously Kobe Brown. Kobe Brown killed all his interviews.
Oh yeah, Kobe Brown was a fucking animal. Let's move over and talk about this right here, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. Jackson, who do you have winning tonight? The Denver Nuggets played perfect. That didn't take long.
Of course it didn't. It's a pretty easy answer. I agree.
So, with that being said, do you think what's the keys to success for the Lakers? How will the Lakers win this and why? What needs to be done for the Lakers to win this game?
Be aggressive and rebound. That's really it. I mean, what was it? 9 of the first 11 possessions, the Nuggets got offensive rebounds. They completely dominated the rebound.
Have I been quiet this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you ever tell me when my audio is quiet?
Now you're super loud. It was like, all right. So,
how about now?
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my God, we got 26 minutes into the show and he tells me my fucking audio is quiet.
I mean, if he said it was fine, then
it was fine.
Like, clearly, the audience didn't have a problem with it. So, Cyro he has to be the loudest one in the room, Jackson. If he's not the loudest one, in the room,
my voice is boisterous. What can I say? But look, I mean, Rocket says it. Lakers winning tonight. AD needs to put more body into Jokic. I think, yeah. at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to stop Jokic. There's nothing. I think it's getting everybody else stopped. Stopping Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, you can't let him get 30.
You can't let him get 30. Michael Porter Jr., you can't let him get those.
I think all 5 of the Nuggets starters had double figures last
night. You gotta tell Jokic that the only guy who can score for him is Aaron Gordon.
I think all 5 of the Nuggets starters had double
I know, but
figures.
do you guys agree with that? Like Aaron Gordon and Jokic, that's what the Lakers need to do. They need to force the ball into Gordon's hand and make Gordon dribble.
Yeah,
and they need to
take away all
Porter Jr. and
and
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Don't let Jokic be a playmaker.
Yeah, don't let Jokic be the playmaker. Let Jokic score.
Oh yeah, because he's going to score anyway.
You just
don't want him to get a 30-point triple-double.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let Jokic score and tell him, hey, if you do want to pass the ball, here's Aaron Gordon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And force Aaron Gordon to beat you.
But
what do you think, Jackson?
The Nuggets had 6 threes in the third quarter, and the Lakers, I believe, had 1, and the Lakers won the quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, Nikola Jokic went 0 of 2 from the field. He had 3 points from 3 free throws, went 3 of 4. He had just 2 rebounds. He had just 2 assists, and he had 2 turnovers. That was what really went on rice. So I think they're gonna throw Rui. Darvin Ham said what he's thinking about putting Rui in the starting lineup. I think he does do it, but if he doesn't, I think he'd go with Vandy. I don't think Vando should be the guy because of the offense, but
don't you
I think Rui's gonna.
I mean, I don't know if they really lose the defense if they still have Rui and AD out there. So I don't know.
You don't want to go. The Nuggets are the best rebounding team in basketball in the playoffs, so you don't want to go with 3 guards again like they did in Game 1. So I saw they're worried what D'Lo's going to think if he comes off the bench. Who fucking cares?
It's the playoffs. You do what you need to do to win the game.
Yeah. So I think the Lakers will win this. I think they'll win it quite handsomely. If I'm wrong, if the Nuggets win this game, I am getting very close to being just completely wrong about this basketball team. But I think you got to,
I think it's
Cyro
just set a
said
great.
can't really neutralize Jokic.
It's kind of
but-
the Giannis approach. It's the Giannis approach.
It's what the Celtics did to Giannis last year in the playoffs.
You remember?
Yeah.
You just say, "Hey, Giannis, you can have 60 points.
Yeah, torch us for 45 in Game 7. We don't care.
You won't have any help."
Yeah, like so, and it's just like the
Isn't that
Lakers.
the only thing you can do. You just gotta
Yeah,
accept
the Lakers.
reality.
The Lakers. They played a great game.
We talked about that. They played a near perfect game for their
I mean,
standards.
so
For
did
their
the
standards.
Nuggets,
For their
though.
Wait, who are we talking about? Lakers played
Both.
the furthest game from
The
perfect.
Lakers shot like almost 60% from the floor, and they had like 5 turnovers all
They
game.
shot
That is a great
55%
game.
from the.
That's
they shot
great.
55.
55% from the floor is great.
That's not great. That's good.
Yes, it is. That's really good.
I think it is great. I mean, personally, look, this is a team that
They had 5 or 6 turnovers all game. It's just the Nuggets also, just happened to go off, and all 5 of their starters had double figures. If the Lakers can clean up the offensive rebounding mistakes, just don't let the Nuggets get second chance opportunities as much, then I think that game 2 is right there for them.
Well, I think the big thing with the Lakers, when you look at it right here, is this is a team that, okay, LeBron James, what have we noticed his best games are during this playoffs? I love the man. And, he is older. I'm not saying he's declining,
When he's
but
aggressive.
Father Time, when he's aggressive, yes. But he has been selectively aggressive. And I think the thing that the best games we've seen him have is when he comes out and he goes in the first quarter, and kind of like the first quarter, he tries a little bit, but then till like the third
water bottle behind you.
till like the third quarter, he plays like off ball, and then at like the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, because he's conserved his energy, he really goes hunting. But the only way he can do that is if D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, Anthony Davis can shoulder the load.
Anthony Davis did shoulder the load.
I know.
Yeah,
But in the
Yeah.
in the rant that I'm going right now is the best games is LeBron is able to take kind of the half of the first quarter off, the second quarter off, and part of the third quarter off. Just playing off ball and just being the facilitator / just launching threes, even though he's not making them. Those are being his best games because he saves his energy for the fourth, and then we can get classic LeBron where he's going downhill. I don't know if but it goes back to we need Rui and Anthony Davis to have games like they did last game. I just think the offensive. Also, another thing, we need D'Lo. What's that stat? Whenever D'Lo has more than 16 points, they are undefeated so far in the playoffs, right? Or is it more than 20 points?
Something crazy like that. The
It's
point
something
is,
like that.
D'Lo didn't do shit for them the other night.
Do you also agree, Jackson, that D'Lo is a big factor in this team? They need D'Lo to actually score.
Otherwise, he provides no value if he's not
it'd be
scoring.
nice. Be nice
He
if
doesn't
he
provide
could
any
score.
value.
He's a shooter though. He'll have bad games.
But the thing is it goes back to the theory. It's like if D'Lo is a guy that I wish I knew the stat. It's 16 or 20 points a night, not night, but 16 or 20 points if he scores so far in the playoffs. I think they're like basically maybe lost one game or they're undefeated. So I don't know. I just think it's interesting to see when you look at this situation because the Lakers can win, but I don't know. It's just weird. What do you think, Jackson?
I think the Lakers will win. I really don't think it'll be close. Maybe the box score will be close. I think LeBron and AD are going to be as aggressive as they can be to start it off because they were not aggressive to start off the last game. I don't agree that they played perfect. They were down 8. The Los Angeles Lakers gave up 72 points at halftime, and they were down 18 at halftime. And with 40 seconds left in the game, they had a possession away to take the lead.
But you saw how many
that is
contested shots the Nuggets kept making.
Exactly. The Nuggets played such a close to perfect game that how good can the Nuggets really be?
Yeah.
But the Lakers, I don't think the Lakers played well.
The Lakers played well. They just had there was a
gave
couple
up
areas
72
in the game.
points in the first half.
We're talking like
good. That's just not good.
He kind of has a point there.
You're down 25-37 after the first quarter. How is that perfect? It's not perfect on offense. It's not perfect on defense.
But they showed they had that fight to come back in.
Yeah, they had that fight to come back in. They shot almost 60%. They barely turned over the ball.
The Lakers,
they did a lot of great things. They did a lot of great things in game 1. They just shot themselves in the foot a few times. The Lakers, That's why I'm confident they're going to win game 2. That's why I think they're going to win game 2. The Nuggets were hitting ridiculous contested shots, and it just so happened that the Lakers played a great offensive game for the most part. But
Jamal Murray needs
couldn't
to
do enough.
stop, though.
52 at halftime. All right. It's all right. It's all right.
I agree. I think we all here agree that Lakers will win tonight. Now, let's talk about some news.
James Harden.
James Harden is expected to decline the $35.6 million option with the Sixers to seek competitive basketball freedom to be himself.
Okay, James Harden, competitive basketball. Is the Houston Rockets a competitive team? Last I checked, they were pretty fucking terrible.
Well, the rumor going around is that they're willing to change for duty. We probably spent 3 hours last night screaming over a mock draft in the blackest restaurant ever.
Oh, so funny. We were talking about
We were like in the South Side. Too.
Yeah, we were in the South Side, and we're talking about Cam Whitmore, and I'm like, Cam Whitmore's overrated. And then we just talked about
honestly
prospects.
For being a black establishment. Like I even said, I was like, I thought there'd be more like. I told the waiter that I was like, I thought there were like more like players and stuff like here. You know what I mean? Like the vibe, like.
I mean, I guess
Because of how packed the other restaurant was.
Yeah, but this one was farther away than the other ones. Is what's his nuts said.
Yeah, because the restaurant were all the exact. We were at Williams.
It was like Williams and Pizza or something.
Williams Sports Bar Pizza. We had deep dish. At my first time eating deep dish. Yeah, pretty guess.
Yeah,
good sausage. And Henry said it was good deep dish.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, like I wouldn't know, but
I wouldn't know either. But like
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too. But I don't know what restaurant he said it was that all the GM he saw players execs because we were trying to go like network and like booze and stuff like
with 45 to 50-minute waits at like pretty much every place close to the hotel. So it was just like, fuck.
Yeah. Because we were trying to, but
where's this going on at? Is it Wintrust?
Yeah, Wintrust, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're at Wintrust, yeah. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
You're right by Soldier Field.
Wintrust? Dude, Wintrust? Yeah. Wintrust is such a nice arena for how shitty of a program plays there.
Oh, yeah. Like, it shits on KU's Allen Field.
Oh, my God. It's one of the best arenas in college basketball.
Probably.
Like, it's better than, like...
It looks like an NBA arena.
Like, it's better than, like... It's nicer than, like...
Nick wasn't joking when it was...
Yeah, Nick was not joking. That place is insane. It's so nice in there.
And, like, the seats... Like, it's actually, like, a comfortable view. Like, everywhere you have a good seating, like, viewing.
It is way nicer than, like, pretty much any like, it's nicer than Oklahoma State's arena. It's nicer than Bramlage and Manhattan. It's nicer than a ton of bigger schools, college basketball
really arenas. Oddly, it's basically an NBA arena. But I guess it is because it's Chicago Sky.
Yes, but, like, come on. Yeah, NBA arena is a W. I get what you're saying, but, like, come on. Like, it's weird that it's that nice.
I support women's sports, so
it's
for the
weird
fact that I made that comparison.
It's weird
and
that
I don't say that as in a sexist way. I just don't support women's sports. I have I don't watch them. Like I love women's sports, but I just don't watch them.
The women's basketball DePaul team is pretty good, I believe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't watch them.
The men's.
I wouldn't either. I just
But I don't. I hope they play well and they're good and stuff, and I hope every woman gets their bag. But I just don't support their sports.
You could go to like a half full basketball game, and it would be so fun.
What do you mean? Is it wrong that I said? Am I wrong though? I'm not lying. I don't support their sports.
I know, but the way it's coming off.
Yeah, he could have said. He could have just said that I don't watch them. But he just likes to say, I don't support women's sports.
It sounds like you are actively against it as opposed to just you don't watch it.
It does. I don't support women's sports.
I don't watch women's sports.
I don't support women's rights because I'm not a woman. Is it like what it like?
That'd be a great bit. That'd be a great bit. No, I treat my women's sports like my women's rights. I don't watch them.
I don't really care about them as long as they're not as long as it's not in my face. I don't care. Oh man, but no, cool, fucking sick arena. It's a shame that DePaul sucks because like that place, like with being packed, would be really nice.
Were they good with Max Strus and Paul Reed?
No, God no, they haven't been good since the fucking 70s and 80s.
DePaul Reed.
They haven't been good since the 70s and 80s. Like
they're easy win when Loyola plays them every year.
All right, wait. Quick question. As a Houston fan, Is it basically at this point James Harden is going to Houston, or is Mike D'Antoni going to come here and be like?
I don't know if it's at this point that James Harden goes to Houston. If Houston won the lottery and they got Wemby, yes, it would have been a foregone conclusion. But I don't know if it's
Harden
What
will
if
have to
James-
come off the bench with Amon Thompson as my starting point guard.
Guys, what if he
If he's
goes?
down with that, I'm all set.
No, listen to this. What if? Also, a source told us that Amon Thompson's head coach at Overtime
Oh,
Elite
yeah.
doesn't believe he can play point guard at the next level. And then
Yeah, he
actually
doesn't
will.
believe he's going to be able to stick at point guard.
Yeah, his coach at Overtime.
One of the
Elite
coaches.
doesn't think
Yeah.
he'll have to.
If it
play
was
with-
like a random dude, it'd be one thing. But one of the coaches at OTE
yeah,
says
through a
that he's
source,
not gonna be-
yeah, we got told that.
His coach doesn't think he sticks at point guard. So
Damn, because of his job?
Thomas, I love him. I love him.
he just doesn't like their sports.
But no, so what if James Harden is a call? Hey, pick up, Luke.
Hey, how's it going?
It's KD. We just traded.
How is
DeAndre
he talking
Ayton.
without a phone in his hand?
Yeah.
It's wireless. My phone.
He's on speaker. He's on
I'm on
speaker. He's on
I'm on
speaker.
speakerphone, and
He's on
it's
speaker.
the Bluetooth audio. I have the
Yeah.
little earpiece in.
Okay.
I'm one of those business guys.
It's KD. It's KD. We just traded Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton. We got enough money to offer you like 30 mil. You want to play with D-Book and I?
I don't want to live in Phoenix, so no.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he
I
would
don't
say.
know if he's.
That's
I don't
what
know
James
if
Harden would
that's
say.
I don't know if that's what. Why would he want to live in Phoenix?
That's what he said. I don't want to live in Phoenix.
Why?
Yeah,
best-
why though? Why would he say that?
He doesn't want to go play. He doesn't want to go play for the Suns. He,
He'd be the starting point
he
guard.
could go to Houston, the best place ever.
Yeah, he's actually like friends with KD.
I know he's friends with KD, but that's not the point.
But the point is
He's
that
not at the relationship with KD isn't as good as you
It's-
would think.
yes, I know, but it's not
especially
a
after the
foregone
Nets falling
conclusion
out.
though. They're saying
James Harden would rather go to
James
Miami
Harden
than Phoenix.
is only going to Houston if Houston makes like trades basically all their young guys and like build a
Yeah.
contender, and then he'll sign with them. Is basically what he's told.
Which is so annoying because all the reports all season was James Harden's really allured by the Rockets' young talent and wants to play with them.
Yeah, but
I
now
don't
they
think
have
he
the
wants
fourth
any of
pick.
the young players
they-
traded necessarily.
It's just because they didn't get the number one pick.
It's just because they didn't get they didn't
Or
get the,
Scoot. If they had Scoot or Wemby, I don't think it would have mattered, but they
got the fourth pick. So now the
Now they get
reports
Amen.
yesterday came out saying that they're going to look to trade the fourth pick for an All-Star or All-NBA player.
who else?
And
is
if they
trading
do
picks
that,
for
I
veterans?
will never
Pacers.
have
And then the
hope
same-
ever for the Houston Rockets.
And then they're
if they do
saying that like they're willing to trade everyone except Alperen Şengün on the roster, and Alperen Şengün is tradable for the right price.
that. Where are
as
these?
well.
I don't trust any of them.
Was
I
Mike
don't-
Scotto? Was it yesterday?
believe-
Mike Scotto. We read it on the show yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of them.
I mean, it just makes sense if you're going to bring back Harden. You go out. You
Why
gotta
not
get
bring back
somebody.
a 34-year-old. I don't get it. Well, yeah, if you're bringing Harden,
Ime
you need
so
a
Ime
star to
Udoka.
come with.
Ime Udoka in his
I don't think he signed up for a rebuild.
yeah, Ime Udoka in his entry is what's it called? His entry press conference. It's
Yeah,
called?
his introductory press
Introductory press conference said, "I did not come here to have a gap." You basically said like I didn't come here to just be a first round exit or a playing team. We came here to win
Exactly.
right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
So-
so read the
and
whole
the
and
wor-
then watch
And
the
the
whole
reports
press
came out.
conference.
Reports came out that the Rockets in their interview discussed being open to trading older young players and building a contending roster right now.
You have conversations of these. You don't. I'm not trading. There's untouchables on the Houston Rockets. It's
Ime
Jalen
Udoka.
Green. It's not.
Yeah, but you're
Open
stop
Şengün
realizing,
is
though, if they
possible
can-
open for.
If they
No,
can trade
you don't
Jalen,
listen to the whole thing. They're not trading for Jaylen Brown right now. If they do, fine. You're right. James Harden might come back. I'm just saying there's context to these things that Ime Udoka said.
They're not trading for Jaylen Brown right now because Jaylen Brown's impending free agency is not going to make it. Like they're not even going to.
he's all NBA, so like the Celtics kind of lucked out.
yeah,
now
he did.
the
And
Celtics lucked out.
lucked out that they can pay him more money now.
Yeah, so like
Everybody else can.
Jaylen Brown probably is going to be a Celtics for like 3-4 more seasons and then get traded if everything goes awry.
He gets probably traded the year before his last year of his contract in the offseason, and then he goes to like Atlanta or something
Yeah.
because the Hawks are going to.
Because you got all NBA, so now you
Yeah.
get the Supermax.
And then the Hawks are going to probably be panicking in 3 or 4 years because they kept losing in the first round. And they're going to be like, we don't want Trae Young to leave us. So they trade for Jaylen Brown probably.
But the theory is is a guy like
Sengun and Jalen Green is
who's a
untouchable.
Who's a DeJounte?
Is Jalen Green
They're
untouchable?
Yes, they're not doing any of these trades, and this is why I hate the offseason before it's
I don't know,
even
man.
started.
You tell me if the Atlanta Hawks said DeJounte Murray for Jalen Green.
No, I would certainly never do that trade in a million years. I think
Atlanta,
the Rockets, what the Rockets,
Yeah, if I'm Atlanta, I wouldn't. But if I'm Atlanta, I definitely fucking wouldn't. But like, I mean, Jalen Green is
let the man finish.
they're gonna sign a guy. They're gonna draft Amon Thompson. Is what's gonna happen. They're not gonna trade Jack Diddley shit unless it's guys like KJ Martin Jr. and Jayshawn Tate because they get draft capital or whatever the hell they want. They're going to probably make a run at Cam Johnson. The Nets will probably match that offer, so they won't get Cam Johnson, which will be totally fine. They'll go out there, they'll sign a Naz Reid or a Brooke Lopez, or they'll bring in a Javon Carter or a Patrick Beverly or a Harrison Barnes, and they'll acquire 2 veteran free agents, and they'll have their 2 rookie draft picks.
Can I ask you a question?
James Harden will not be a Houston Rocket because he's 34 and he wants $200 million. And Rafael Stone is looking at his bank saying that doesn't make sense.
So I'm going to sit here, just stand here. I'm going to throw this out here. There's been a man that's been suspended, and they're expected to suspend him for a very long time. There's 2 players that are actually suspended that could be traded for. One's supposed to resign with his team. They could do a sign and trade. So if you called up the Charlotte Hornets and said, hey, we know Miles Bridges is suspended for the first 10 games of the season. All right. Well, he's a restricted free agent. Let's do a sign and trade. We'll send you Jalen Green, KJ Martin, maybe Josh Christopher, and a pick for Miles Bridges. Then, or another deal is a big old deal.
Is this not satirical?
That's not a real trade offer. That won't happen.
No, I'm just saying, like, idea, like, Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges is the guy who didn't play basketball last year because he abused his wife. Is getting traded for Jalen Green and more.
Yeah,
I know, but like,
I don't even think they'd do it for Jalen Green just straight up.
But
no, they would certainly not.
Like,
I know. That was in a vacuum, but no, there's a guy that John Morant is a guy that might be getting his breaking point with the Memphis Grizzlies. And if the Memphis Grizzlies were wanting to go on a different route, you're telling me a package from the Rockets of their most valuable young guys wouldn't entice you, especially if they brought back James Harden to go out and get John Morant. I don't expect John Morant to get traded, but I think there could be a breaking point that's being reached. And when that breaking point gets reached, don't you agree that John Morant might be tradable? And guess what's a team that would love a guy like John Morant and would say, hey, we don't really have a problem.
Okay, but like even if John Morant is tradable, it's going to take so much to fucking get him, even though the Grizzlies don't exactly have the best leverage because, it's Ja still. It's going to take so much to get him that the Rockets would literally be gutting their entire team and future.
But who is tradable?
Oh, Rockets news. Houston could try to get Chris Middleton or Cat.
Okay, there we go. I like that. Chris Middleton, though, that's via free agency. You sign him with money because Cam Johnson's supposedly not going to leave the Nets. They said they're going to match any contract. And Karl-Anthony Towns. Okay, so listen here. If I'm Chris Middleton, that would just be signed. But Karl-Anthony Towns, would you trade for Karl-Anthony Towns? I kind of low-key would.
Who are you going to get? What do you have to give up?
Well, I can't take Shagun, so I take Jalen Green, KJ Martin, if he accepts his team option, and Jayshawn Tate, and 1 pick for Karl-Anthony Towns.
These are the worst trade ideas I've ever heard in my
How's
entire
that?
life. I'm not even entertaining.
KJ Martin's an expiring.
There's 5 players I would trade for Jalen Green. There's 5. Giannis, Luka, Jokic. Let's sprinkle in AD.
Anthony Davis, LeBron, Joel
Embiid. No. Get rid of AD. Go Anthony Edwards and Shea. Those are the 5 players I'd give up.
Trade Anthony Davis.
Jalen Green's not going anywhere.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, come on, like I think you're only 5 players you trade for Jalen Green. I don't know about that. There's more. Anthony Davis.
I don't want
said Anthony Edwards, right?
Injury prone.
You don't want one of the best big guys in the league.
Well, who'd be my Shooting guard. I already have
Harden,
one of the best
Harden.
big men in the league, and his name's
Harden would be our shooting
Yeah, this
guard.
is a
I
Harden
hate
game.
the idea of James Harden coming back to Houston. I don't get why no Rocket fan understands why it's the worst idea in ever. I just don't get it.
Jasmine just farted.
Jasmine just ripped ass, and she's just standing by the window.
Just looking up.
Guns in Naruto.
She heard us. She heard Jackson talk about how the Rockets shouldn't get James Harden back, and she was like, "That's what I think about that."
She looks like a little human.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
She looks like
She really does.
She looks like Shaggy Doo. Are you enjoying yourself?
Hey, Scrappy, Dude, come here.
It's Scrappy
I know who you
Doo.
meant. Scrappy, come here.
Oh,
Okay, come on, get over here. I think she wants to go out.
she's been bored.
And she's what?
Has she been bored in Chicago?
Oh, yeah. Oh, she saw people outside. Yeah, because she's kind of been like cooped up. Like yesterday, she was like cooped up for like 6 hours, and then we came back, and then she got cooped up for like 5 more hours. Like,
Yeah, so
how
it's
long's the drive there? Like 10
8.
hours.
It's like 8 hours.
8 hours,
from
10
Lawrence
hours
to
back
get
to
here.
Maryland, which I'm doing tonight.
Okay, no, go around.
You're leaving tonight?
Well,
He's leaving tomorrow. I have to leave
in
tonight.
the morning. He's leaving tonight. So
Jeez.
I'm going in the morning to.
Where are you going, Jess?
I'm sleeping. I booked this hotel for one more night. So today we'll pick up my car and shit like that, and then the combine ends at 7:30. I'll come back here, make a bunch of videos. Probably be in bed by like 10 or 11. Wake up at like 4. Be on the road by like 4, and so I can be home by like 2 p.m.
When do you officially move out?
So right now my lease ends like July 31st, July 30th.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I'm just gonna continue working. But with Henry, like our friend we made, I might start writing with RotoWire, and I'm like gonna start reaching out to like teams and shit like that. Like from what discussions, like how like to get jobs with shit. So maybe I make the move earlier. Basically, this week though, when I go home, I'm trying to sign a lease.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like Nikki's right now, like finalizing our like 3 places, and
Oh, cool.
it's just figuring it out right now. But plan is first week of August or last week of July, I move to Miami.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
And
could definitely write for, probably the Heat for sure. But
yeah. I mean, I'm just trying. Like, I'm going to the summer league. You should maybe come with me to that. Yeah, like I've already it's Las Vegas.
oh, yeah.
Trying to go to Las
Summer
Vegas
League's
for like
dope.
for a week or so.
Summer League is dope.
You can come with me. The part of the reason with the RotoWire, what I'll be able to do is fucking like I'm basically like RotoWire, even with KSNT, depending if like I'll probably still use KSNTs, but if I get the RotoWire, like we'll be able to do summer, like get the credentials. It's just they're not paying me for it's all out of my pocket. Also, this kid we met is fucking loaded.
Yeah, dude.
They pay me like $3. They don't pay for like
They don't pay for like your travel
Travel.
expenses, but like this kid that we met, oh my god, dude. Yeah, so like he was talking about how he was telling us how he like lived in Israel and like lived in Brazil and stuff.
Jewish
Like
connection.
with like no money. So like at first I thought, okay, this kid's gotta be loaded, right? And then we went to his like condo in Chicago, like after like the game and stuff. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, this kid is fucking loaded. No wonder he could afford to like live in Israel on a fucking on that RotoWire payment plan, you know?
Yeah, because RotoWire only pays you, from what like my understanding is, like
For the stories that you make, and it's per post, and it's like not much.
It's like $3 or $5 per post. So like basically,
What?
I know.
Yeah.
If you're not like full time or whatever, and like
yeah, and you're just remote.
$3 to $5.
He didn't really go into.
he didn't really go into detail. He didn't
I'm
really
assuming
ask
it's
'cause
per
his money,
1,000
but
clicks. You get $3 for every like. It's like something like that.
Something like that.
It's per like. They pay you. It's shit pay basically is what he told us.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's only doing it so he can go network and like meet all the scouts and execs because he wants to work in basketball operations. And yeah, no, it's shit. But like, yeah, we went to this. Did I send you the videos that we went of like the fucking condo? Like, dude, look at this view.
Dude, it was nuts. Oh my god, yeah, dude. And you get to see the whole city. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is.
One second, let me pull it up.
Wow, that is.
Come on.
Chicago's a great place to live.
Chicago was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it, hey.
You guys should go to the Bean
About
today.
the Bean. That's
I'm just kidding.
isn't that like the most basic
Yeah,
Chicago thing to
it
do?
is cool. It's like a cool thing, but not like to just go do. Ooh, nice. It's like the Dark Knight.
We were smoking weed on this balcony.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the park? Whoa, wait.
Yeah, there's a park and.
Is this are you by Grant Park, do you know? Or is this Grant Park?
Yeah, I think so.
It might be Grant.
I think this is great.
Where's the water?
There's the little spear right there. The pier's right
The pier's
there.
right in between the two buildings. Yeah.
There. You see that right
okay.
there? The pier's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
The pier's right between those
Oh,
buildings.
so we're looking at the river right now. No? Can you see the river from there?
I don't know, bro.
No.
I don't fucking
I don't know. There's just the water and the pier right there.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that meant.
Yeah.
You just pointed
You
it
just
out.
pointed, it's like, hey, there's Navy Pier right there, and we're like,
Navy Pier. Yeah, Navy
Cool.
Pier.
Navy Pier blows, but it is cool Ferris wheel.
we didn't actually go there, but
Yeah. Just tourist stuff.
Navy, the Chicago locals like Navy Pier fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's so
Navy
funny.
Pier does fucking suck.
Jackson,
You guys should go.
I
to
believe
the,
you. I believe you. We didn't go, so.
Jackson,
It'd be fun for you guys if you've never been.
Have you seen the movie The Untouchables?
The Untouchables that you're saying?
Jackson.
Your microphone is like all the way over here. Talking
Have
about-
you seen the micro? Have you seen
Why
the
are you-
movie?
I was just gonna hand you the mic. It would have been way easier than leaning into my fucking
No.
nipple.
Yeah, I've seen The
Okay.
Incredibles.
Sean Connery. The Untouchables.
I've seen The Expendables.
Elliot Ness. It's Kevin Costner as Elliot Ness. Sean Connery as a. It's
Sean Connery.
It's an older film.
That sucks with me.
But no, yeah, this kid was just like
It's a
telling
Kevin
me.
Costner movie that isn't about baseball.
But also, I felt so bad. I like drove so bad on the way back. I missed like 4 exits, turned a 20-minute
Oh my
drive into an
God,
hour
yeah.
drive.
Were you on
Yeah, you just
LSD?
No, he was just like standard like high. He just forgot how to drive.
No, Lakeshore Drive, LSD. The road right by the water.
No, we were
No.
on. I don't even fucking know how to explain it.
Where the hell are you guys staying, dude?
Motel 6.
How far are you from Wintrust right now?
Bridgeview.
We're like 30-something minutes from Wintrust.
Oh,
We're-
god damn.
Yeah.
It's like 15 miles
Said
from the place.
Bridgeview?
Yeah.
Is that not a nice area?
Let's see. Oh, that's right. You're right by Midway.
Is that
Are you
not
taking
the area?
Midway, Luke, today?
No, I'll fly out of O'Hare. Even longer of a drive, I know.
That's so much further. But yeah, O'Hare, I like O'Hare.
I didn't book the flight. That's all I'll say.
That's so funny that like you're like you could probably walk
We're-
to Midway.
I know we're right by Midway, but I'm flying out of O'Hare, so
I didn't know there was 2 fucking Chicago airports.
I don't know how you didn't know there's 2 airports here. I don't know how you didn't.
I'm trying to see.
I'm trying to.
Damn,
oh,
dude, yeah,
it's
you're a
fine.
Oh my
fucking
god,
Midway.
bruv. What are you doing?
I don't even.
Here and charge it. On charge right now.
Oh, you're.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't call. That's how. Yeah. Okay. Damn. We're Brookfield Zoo. If you have some time, you're pretty close to it. It's just across the river. So I'm gonna skedaddle here. So the Lakers in 5. Skedaddle is a great word. It's an underrated word.
Our fucking microphone, like, just my computer wouldn't charge, so I had to fucking do some impromptu bullshit. But let's run through
Another
something.
good word.
What? Impromptu?
Impromptu.
That is a really good word, yeah.
I feel like I got a great diction.
Yeah, you love using big words that you don't know the meaning to.
I use big words and I know how to use them.
I said, you love using big words that you don't know the meaning to.
I know the meaning to them. I'm the harbinger of information.
There's another one. Oh my god. That was good. That was good.
Yeah,
That was good. That was good. That was
That
good.
was an SAT word, dude.
I know. That's a good bit. That's a really good bit.
I used to say
Harbinger of information.
I used to say harbinger in class all the time. And the first time I said harbinger in senior year of high school, I said the harbinger. The teacher laughed. He's like, harbinger. I knew what you were saying. But
Harbinger.
like, yeah, harbinger. The harbinger. He's like, you mean a harbinger? And I was like, yeah. He's like, good as a SAT word. He's like,
All right, Pearl time.
yeah, I literally just have to edit fucking interviews today.
PJ Tucky.
That might actually be.
Nope.
Not a cent. Marcus Cousins.
Is he bald?
Yeah, probably.
Show the silhouette again. Derek Coleman.
Is that the old Nick?
Yeah, the old New York guy who dunked on Shaq. The Syracuse legend. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? So he's taller than.
I have no idea.
You want to just throw names? Usually, you could just throw names to help us. Somebody in the West that's not in the Northwest. I don't know. Rui Hachimura.
Andre Iguodala.
Just bald guy. Okay, center.
Oh.
He's taller, 6'9" or 6'10".
He's still way older than 30.
How is
He's
Bismack
either-
only 30? I don't understand that.
Bismack's
Where's
only 30.
Ibaka at?
Bismack came over at 18 or 19.
How is Bismack 30?
Because Bismack came over at 19 or 18.
That's fucking
yeah,
wild.
Bismack was one of the youngest guys in his draft class. Look at where he is now.
Is the microphone fine right now or too loud?
Okay, so let's think.
No,
He's a center who plays in the whatever the fuck that Southwest. So I don't know. He's older than 30.
that's not Gobert. Oh, yeah, that's a good guess.
You're welcome, guys. Okay, so he's in his 30s. He's in the South.
32. He's 32 exact. Or 33, I mean. 33. He's 33 years old.
How do
We
you
have
know?
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Gorgie
Sometimes it
Jang.
ain't easy being right all the
It
time.
ain't easy being Gorgie Jang all the time.
Once he said that, and I was like, "Who's got the fucking weirdest shaped head?" Because I don't mean to like come off racer. I was like, I knew he was like not Congolese or like he had like a similar head to Bismack Biyombo, Onyeka Okongwu, Gorgie Dang. That's kind of what I was thinking. You know what I mean?
What, tall, bald, black guys?
Yeah, that like African guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
Serge Ibaka. They all have like similarly. Don't tell me I'm wrong though. They all have similarly shaped heads.
I mean, I don't really know. I can't say I really noticed Serge Ibaka's head shape. But
well, it's probably from Pirtle that I've noticed this. That like, because they're also all bald too. They're all bald or like thin, like buds.
yeah.
So like they all have like it's
Thinly
just their
buzzed.
head. Thinly. Well, that's the thing. They're bald or thinly buzzed. It's like the thinnest fade.
It's like an army cut.
Yeah. Have you seen Serge Ibaka's not bald, but he's like literally.
He's literally has the army cut.
Yeah. It's so
He's thinly
thin.
buzzed.
He's thinly buzzed.
Thinly buzzed.
Derek Coleman.
I love that pick. I love that.
How was
Right now.
Bismack 29, dude? Or what was Bismack 30?
Isn't that
What, 20
crazy?
was it
Bismack's 30. Bismack's 30. Bismack is somehow 30 years old.
And he came into the league in 2012.
Yeah, because he was like 19. Bismack was young when he was drafted, man. Yeah, Bismack was drafted at 19. Or I guess before he
Still.
turned 19. He would have been drafted at 18.
He was drafted in 2011, so he's been in the league for 12 years.
He was drafted at 18. That's wild, dude.
Wait, he played in France?
Yeah, the
I
Spain.
hope
Fuenlabrada.
Rory's
was in
doing
Spain.
well.
I did not know. No, I thought he played college ball.
Biombo speaks 5 languages.
All right.
Does he?
You got any?
That's what it says on Wikipedia.
No, those guys from like Africa all speak.
They all speak like 4 or 5 languages.
Yeah,
Damn.
like literally. Adam Bona spoke 4. He said. I mean, Americans are stupid.
Vukovic isn't from Africa, but he still speaks 6.
People over here get shocked. I speak 2 languages.
He's like, oh. But then
I
you have
don't
like
even know
Vukovic speaks like 6. Adam Bona speaks like 4.
He's fucking wild.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts.
All right, you got anything else we want to talk about?
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5, baby.
Lakers in 7 and Heat in 5.
All right. We'll leave you right there, buddy. You know what time it is. Be a friend, tell a friend. If you guys did enjoy today's show, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
At
what
9
are
a.m.
you? How are you going to be back tomorrow at 9 a.m.?
I'll just either pull over or hop on my phone. I'll just have you produce and just send me a link. I'll just do it from my car.
All right.
The dedication never stops, man.
You got a problem? You got a
Yeah,
problem
no.
with my that? It seems like you do,
You
but
got a problem with your work? You got a problem with my work ethic?
yeah,
Huh?
huh? I'm like the Mexicans that lay your mulch. I never stop.
Except he makes videos.
Did
He's a
just get
Mexican
some
that makes
fresh
videos,
mulch.
I guess.
All right, dog. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
All right. See ya. Safe travels.
See ya. Thanks, dog.
All right, take it
Peace.
easy.